when I went off to join the military after I graduated from high school, I knew that God was with me and I prayed daily, but he still seemed kind of out there. So when I came home in 1984, I rededicated my life. It was a Sunday morning, and the pastor was talking about David and Goliath, and God and I were having our own conversation in the pew, where the Lord said to me, "You have a lot of giants in your life, don't you?" And I said, "Yes, I do." And he said, "Why don't you just ask me to help you?" And I started to argue with him and said, "Yes, but I like to do this and I like to do that." And he said, "Just trust me. You know what to do. Ask me to help you." I've been to war 3 times. Each time I've gone, I've taken time to find time alone with him in the mornings or on Sunday if I had a few hours off. And every time he's been there speaking to me, showing me outrageous things, and bringing me home safely. The greatest thing that I feel that I have in my walk is that I know that I'm still a warrior, but I also know I have a missionary's heart. So I have openly told people that I'm a military missionary. I've tried to keep God as real as possible with whoever I meet, so that they can see that even in my ineptness, that God is still God, he still loves me, he's still there. And because of that, he is able to love them too. And I met this group of ladies about 6 months ago. Many of them are World War II veterans, Vietnam, Korea, and some of them were told that their service didn't count. In which I replied, that's totally unsatisfactory. And God had it in my heart to do something good for them. And we had an opportunity to go to Washington, D.C. for the 25th anniversary. And we took 10 ladies who would not have been able to go, who truly received healing and were recognized for their service. So it was wonderful. I felt it was not only my heart, but it was God's heart. I lived in Reynoldsburg outside of Columbus and didn't have a washer and dryer, so I went to the laundromat. And I took Christmas cards that I was signing for people at work, and I always tried to do one for the cleaning person. So I went into the laundromat and I had my clothes washed and I put them in the dryer, and this gentleman came in, and he obviously looked like he lived off the street, but he had one little bag and a little sweater, and he wanted to wash his sweater. So he came to me and said, "Can you tell me what temperature to wash this sweater on?" So I told him, and I asked his name, and his name was John. And I said, "Are you getting ready for the holidays?" And he said, "Well, I haven't celebrated the holidays since my mother passed away 14 years ago." And then he walked away, and I was writing out the cards. And the Lord said to write him a card. So I did, and put some candy with it and gave it to him. And he said that he hadn't felt Christmas in 14 years, but that had made his day. So, you know, we just don't know. There's so many things going on, and the world is so crazy, and I don't think it's going to get any easier. So we'll all have opportunities, and I hope that we take as many as we can.